Alright, so we're jumping back into Al Mazrah for another benchmark on the same PC. Why would I do that? Well, that's because the last video that we did on Tech Tuesday was recorded using the Intel ArcA750 Go Control recording software, which is clearly, as you can see, not as good as OBS. The only thing that has changed is the software I was using to record, so let's see how it looks using OBS versus Intel ArcA750 Go Control. Even on the initial drop-in flying over Al Mazrah, we're looking nice, crisp, clean, smooth, which is much nicer than the faded, washed-down video that I had up last week. And again, just an issue with the software that I used to record. Intel ArcA750 Go Controller comes free with the Intel ArcA750 GPU. Still a work in progress. OBS is also free, so not really too much of an issue there. So you may have noticed on the initial drop-in, we were dropping below 60 FPS quite a bit. You know, the lowest I saw it go was 45 FPS, but that's actually fairly normal no matter what you're playing on. Even on my 3080 Ti, it's not uncommon for me to drop in and have full game stutters and everything drop in on the 20 FPS. Not sure what causes this, haven't found a fix for it yet. If anybody knows what can cause that stuttering or a fix for that, please comment down below and let me know. And even getting into gunfights, it's nice and smooth. You're not really having any screen tearing, no stuttering, anything like that. I'm able to take this guy down nice, quick, and effectively at close range here. Now, this fight here is a slightly different story. I was taken down rather quickly and effectively by my opposition. I can assure you this was not a hardware issue. This was, in fact, a skill issue. I mean, it was lag. I was lagging. Alright, well, my poor performance aside, the hardware was holding up quite decently, and I think that that's enough of Al Mazrah. Let's check out and see what it looks like in regular multiplayer. So I do suppose it should come at no surprise if this PC is able to run Warzone/DMZ, and that being a gigantic map, it should have no issue running these smaller multiplayer maps, and it doesn't at all. Very clean, very smooth, locked in at 60 FPS, don't even really see any dips. Alright, so now that you've seen what this PC can do, I'll give you a quick rundown of the specs, the entire list of which will be in the description. So obviously we're running the Intel ArcA750. Great GPU, so happy Intel decided to break into the GPU game. I think they're going to do great things. For the CPU, we're just running an i5, it's a 10400F, so a 10th gen i5, and a lot of people will kind of, shy away from wanting quote-unquote older technology, but I mean, you really aren't seeing major upgrades in tech over the course of like 4 years. So even if you have a 10th gen, dude, you can still run this for the next several years and be fine without having to upgrade. I mean, an 8th gen i7 is still going to run this game just fine. As far as RAM, I'm using some silicon power RAM, 16 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz. 16 gigabytes is still enough to run games in 2022, and we'll be going into 2023. Now, the caveat to that is depending on what you're doing. This PC is designed to simply play games. It's not designed to play games and stream and listen to music and have 12 Chrome tabs open in the background. Yes, 12. That's a very low number. I probably have about 30. And the final thing that really matters is we've got a 1TB SSD. It's NVMe, super fast load times, not going to break the bank or anything, easily able to add more storage in there. But if you're getting this PC just to, play Modern Warfare, play a couple new games, 1TB is more than enough for you. Alright, and that about wraps this up. We've got a nice budget PC. It runs Modern Warfare 2 at 60 FPS, just like the title said. As far as upcoming things for this channel and for more Tech Tuesdays, I'm going to be focusing on other popular games and creating PCs that are within a budget that can run these games. Probably going to focus on Overwatch and Valorant, mostly just because Latency hosts many events for these two games, and it's an esports league that I am associated with. But if you have any suggestions, anything that you want to see, or even you just want some kind of consultation because you're buying your own PC, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll also leave my business email in the description below. Feel free to shoot me an email and we can discuss things there. And we'll also be hosting a workshop over in the Latency Discord for Tech Tuesday. The next one will be January 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be dissecting some of my past videos and taking questions from people in the audience. So if that's something that interests you, hopefully we'll see you there. That's about it. See you guys next Tuesday.